Hi everyone, I'm Hermione, your host, and welcome to the third episode of A Little Bit of This, A Little Bit of That, a series where I aim to invite one special guest per episode to try out good, underrated restaurants and food spots while asking them all sorts of questions. In this episode, I've invited the ultimate gym bro and UNSW student Jerreny to come chat a bit as we eat a warm meal at 斗小鱼. So, come along and join me for some good food and even greater talk.
Hey guys, and welcome to episode 3 of A Little Bit of This, A Little Bit of That. Okay, so if you're wondering who this dashing young man is right next to me, this is Jerreny and he is this episode's guest. We're here at 斗小鱼, which is a Chinese Shanghai themed restaurant at the Broadway Strip, and we're just gonna dig in after we hear about Jerreny. So, Jerreny, introduce yourself. Who are you, and what are you currently doing?
Yeah, my name is Jerreny. We came from the same school, in college. I did like half a year in UMac, and then I switched to University of New South Wales, otherwise known as UNSW in Sydney.
There's a little bit of a food show because about that last time, and after you watched stock footage. So, did you play any sports growing up, and if so, what type of sports?
P5 or P6. Like my mom introduced me to squash, and I was like, "Hey, let's try out." It's like a semi-50 semi-50 and I just kind of tried it out. I felt like it was like kind of fun. And they were like saying, "Oh, we're gonna host like a beginner school."
So, more technical question: which specific part of the body does squash benefit the most?
It's a really stamina-based sport. I think it really builds your forearms. Even when I started gym, I remember being able to like get rid of this like imbalance because so like you see like this side is way bigger than like this side. There's still like a sort of it has a lot better fun.
So after you quit, were you still into exercising sports?
For half a year, I didn't do anything because some of my friends are getting into it, like CL, Marcus, are going to the gym. I was like, hey, maybe I should pick this up. I'm kind of short, so might as well work on my body again.
Did you go into gym purely for, let's say, aesthetic reasons, or was it just, oh, I want to get my life back in order, start exercising again?
I was kind of lacking a hobby, to be honest.
Okay, right.
I finished school,
Right.
and went home. I just took a nap,
Right.
watched anime, or I just hang out with my friends. That was it. I was like, hey, though my friends are doing stuff, maybe I should do stuff. Maybe I should do something as well. That was like kind of the beginning of like this sort of working on yourself mentality. Like at first, it was kind of a forced thing because my parents were like, hey, you gotta deal with these personal trainers. You have to go at least twice a week. I got like a few sessions in, that was like around a month, and I was like, hey, maybe this is my sort of thing. So I just continued. I got a lot of support on the way because there was so much information available about working. Yeah, I'm actually really grateful that I have my trainers that was actually support me and shout out to them.
What does your gym regimen usually consist of?
I'll try not to sound like a muscle head while I'm talking about this, but if you want to follow a routine, just do what we call PPL. It's called push-pull legs. Push, right? So you're kind of pushing, so you want to train your chest and you're also doing your tricep at the same time because your tricep also gets activated when you're doing your chest. And you also want to do some shoulders as well. The second P, pull day, is when you're training your back and when you also like trying to pull.
Right.
It's chest and triceps and shoulders and back and biceps. For the last one, L, legs. Please don't skip this anymore. Balance out your lower body to upper body.
Right. So, exercising, going to the gym helps you in any way, actually, physically?
Confidence boost,
Right.
I'd say. Half a year into it, my trainer invited me to go to some pool party. Like I was definitely very confident at the time because I was like, hey, I'm not as skinny as those guys before. Because I was still kind of skinny. And also like discipline as well.
Right.
Because you kind of build discipline by forcing yourself to go even if you don't want to. I kind of don't like to be known as a musclehead.
Okay. Well, so this term musclehead, what does it refer to? It's obviously a negative term.
Something like kind of buff.
Oh, like really superficial. Look at me, I'm big, so
Yeah, I'm kind of superficial.
I have someone in mind. But yeah, I mean, between guys, is it important to get big to look big?
I feel like in today's age, I feel like getting big is not as important as having a good mental capacity.
It's more like, this trend of, gym culture is toxic. You know how it promotes, let's say, body dysmorphia. And, no, I have to look big. I'm so obsessed with this. It's consuming my life. What are your thoughts on that?
Working out, if you're not competing, working out should always be kept as a hobby because you don't want the gym to take over your life. You want the gym to be part of your life. Working out gives you that dopamine boost.
Right.
It gives you that dopamine boost and you just feel like you have a lot of energy and get a short motivation boost to do a lot of stuff. It's kind of healthy too, especially on social media. Body dysmorphia kind of comes a lot from social media. You see other people in the top 1%. They're taking really good pictures of themselves. That's the job of being an influencer. You just have to either just turn off social media or just think of it as a competition against yourself and don't compare yourself to other people.
What advice do you have for those people who are very shy or are just starting out in the gym and are not really sure how to get into it?
I think for shy people as a whole, you just have to get out of your comfort zone or just start talking more. Does that mean you start talking more? If you want to start working out, then just do it. Just do it. You don't need a lot of information. Of course, you can start gathering information on fitness routine, normal training plans on what food to eat. But then I think the most important thing is just go yourself.
Do it! Just do it!
And don't waste your membership. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm so sorry for such a long wait. I know it was months and months in between before I finally managed to get this out. But here it is. This is Jerreny's episode where he talks about obviously his own experience with the gym, with exercise, and how much of an impact that has made on his life. I do encourage all of you, if you're looking into joining a gym, perhaps getting more active, to have a listen to what Jerreny says in his video about reaching out and not being intimidated or anything along those lines with people who are already in the community, because they are ultimately very welcoming and they're always looking for new members and people to join them. After all, exercise should not be a competition between anyone, but rather just a challenge for yourself or a way to better your own life and its circumstances. As for me, I'm currently in London. I'm finally beginning my first year at University College London, or UCL, and I'm studying English here, which has been a passion of mine for a long time, to those of you who know me. I'm very lucky because London is a crazy expensive city. I'm lucky to have my parents' support, my uncle's support. I'm so sorry if my updates come in slow. I've settled into life here, but it's still hitting me at times, and I do still need time to adjust. But thank you all so much for following along, regardless of how long I've kept you all in the dark and waiting. And a huge apology to Jerreny, who is probably waiting on this, but I hadn't delivered. So thank you so much, all of you, for your patience. I still have videos coming up, and I will hopefully be able to resume, a regular posting schedule soon, because my reading week is coming up and I have more time. And also, I hope to interview people here as well who all lead very interesting lives. It's such a diverse, multiracial, amazing city. Everybody has a story of their own, and it's so cool to be here. I'm so lucky, and yeah, just a little update on my life. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like the stuff I'm doing. Thank you all so much for supporting once again, and have a lovely weekend.